What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time. And yes, again, coming to you from the NBA Vault, from MightyFan's NBA Vault. And you know, whenever you see the NBA Vault, you know there's probably going to be an NBA pickup involved or something regarding the NBA. And in this case, we have another NBA pickup for you. And yes, there is a reason I have some Utah Jazz jerseys hanging around here. You got the Soul Swingman John Stockton, away purple. I got the Mitchell & Ness Adrian Dantley green jersey that they wore for a time. And the reason I have my Jazz jerseys out is because I added another to the collection. This has been one of my grails for the NBA for some time. And I always wanted to get this version of it. I know a couple years ago, Mitchell & Ness put out another version of this particular player's jersey in this home white style, but they didn't have a certain something on there. And you know me, I love the extras on jerseys. If it's an anniversary patch, some other memorial patches, whatever, I really love them, and it just makes it pop even more. It's always the extras, right? So this is the reason that I wanted this particular jersey of this player. And here it is, the 1987-88. This is an older Made in Korea run jersey for Mitchell & Ness. It is John Stockton, of course. And there you see the reason that I wanted this particular version of it is that Pistol Pete Memorial patch on the front of it. I've always liked this jersey. It's a hard-to-come-by jersey, and for me, it's even harder to find it in a size I can wear that's not going to look like a jersey dress. Shout out to Big Baby. I know he made a video earlier in the week about the jersey dress fad that was for a while for the women. I know Mariah, I definitely remember that NBA All-Star game where Mariah came out with the jersey dress of the Jordan Wizards jersey on stage, and I'm like, oh, I gotta marry her. That darn Nick Cannon got in the way, though. But anyhow, yes, I do. For the NBA jerseys, I definitely, particularly the older run ones, I want to be careful because they do run a little big, or long, I should say. But this one actually fits me pretty good, so I was happy about that. I got this on eBay earlier in the week. I used a gift card that I got from my dad for my birthday, eBay gift card, so shout out to my dad. I had my eyes on this one for a while from this particular seller, and I can tell he's a jersey head because he kept this thing in immaculate condition for a home white jersey. You guys know, sometimes on eBay you see ones with the stains and stuff. This looks like it just came right out of the store. It's just in absolute pristine condition. It even still has the original tag still in there, so yeah, definitely jersey head that I got this from. And I've had my eyes on this one for a while, and I finally was able to get it. The price for this jersey, it like fluctuated by the seller. He kept relisting it. It was always a buy it now, and the price kind of went up and down and up and down. And then he listed it recently this past week at like the lowest price I've ever seen it. So I'm like, you know what? I have that gift card. I'm just going to grab it. So that's what I did. And here it is in the collection. The 1987-88 older run Made in Korea John Stockton with the Pistol Pete Memorial patch. This is number 7 on there. He wore number 7 when he was a member of the Jazz. I know as the Hawks he was 44. I believe as the Celtics he was 44 too. Maybe he wore 7 for a time. Murph, you gotta let me know if he wore number 7 as a Celtic too. But I know for sure he wore one as a member of the New Orleans Jazz when they were in New Orleans at the time. And of course, he wore 44 for most of the rest of his career. But the great Pistol Pete passed away that season, so the Jazz memorialized him with that patch on the front, and it just really makes this jersey pop even more than it already does. Let's get to the highlights. We got the Utah Jazz on the front with the 12. That's all actually vinyl pressed on. There is nothing stitched onto this jersey besides for this patch and the NBA logo, of course. And the jock tag, of course. Older Mitchell & Ness jock tag right there, 87-88 with the size 54 little right there. And, of course, the tags on the inside. Made in Korea. It's got the original tag still attached to it. $250 back then. That's a pretty good deal for a jersey, considering what they put out this year, like $300 each, right? So it was like $50 less back then. And to think, everything else was like always more expensive, but actually, some jerseys are more expensive today, actually, by Mitchell & Ness. Mitchell & Ness, come on, let's go. Lower the prices. But anyhow, Stockton on the back, that is actually single stitched, and the 12 is actually vinyl pressed on as well as everything is on the front. So really cool look there, and of course the great trim going around really sets it all off. And I love the V-neck. That's just really cool. Pretty cool added touch there to the front. So there it is, 1987-88 older run made in Korea. John Stockton jersey with the Pistol Pete Memorial patch on the front. And of course, as you know with me for the swag factor, my buddy Mark likes to call it the mix and match. Here it is, the hat to go with the jersey. I've had this hat for about a year or so now, maybe a couple years, the Jazz snapback. Mitchell & Ness that I got at the store some years ago, and there it is. They go together at last. So yeah, real happy with that pickup. I'm really looking forward to sale season. I'm really looking forward to Black Friday and to the Super Bowl sale next February, because I took a look. I know it's been a topic of conversation in recent weeks on the Kings of Throwbacks group on Facebook about the new releases for Mitchell & Ness for the NBA. And I definitely am looking forward to them. Of course, that Big Hawk Steve Smith jersey must come into my collection on Black Friday, as well as the Shooting Star Moses Malone. They also made quite a few others from the 90s. I'm just loving the fact that they're in this 90s fad the past few years, because that is, like I've always said, that's when I grew up. That's when I became an NBA fan. And don't let the 87-88 Jazz jersey here fool you. I grew up on the 90s basketball. That's when I really fell in love with the NBA. And that's when I fell in love with sports altogether. So anytime I can get stuff from the 90s, I'm happy. And, you know, with the fact that Mitchell & Ness, that's what they've been pumping out the past few years, I can't be happier for that. The styles, the colors, the players, it just all brings back so many great memories for me, and I'm sure many of you. And the fact that this year is no different than the past few. They're putting out all 90s NBA for their new releases, and I can't be happier. I'm really looking forward to some of those jerseys. Actually, I'm getting a second chance at, like the checkerboard Mitch Richmond Kings jersey. I never got the original version of that, and they just reissued it, so I am, yeah, thumbs up on that one. I'm definitely going to grab that sucker. I just got to find a hat to go with it, but I'm always thinking ahead, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And all of you, you know, all you have to do is go to mitchellandness.com, go to the NBA section. Under apparel, go to jerseys, NBA, you'll see them all there. Really nice selection of nice new releases they've got coming out this year. Yeah, go check it out, mitchellandness.com. I know some of the jersey heads already got their hands on some of them, but I'm waiting for the sale. It's all about the sale for me. But anyhow, yeah, new pickup for me, 87-88, older run made in Korea, John Stockton, Utah Jazz with the Pistol Pete Memorial patch. And I also picked this up just today. I got this at Burlington Coat Factory. It's a Flyer snap, not just any Flyer snap. It's a Bobby Clark snap with the number 16 on the side. And on the back, it's got Clark written there. Clarky, as some will like to say. But yeah, I'll be definitely giving this some wears during hockey season. Shout out again to my buddy Mark. I know he's counting down the days to hockey season. So, you know, so am I. I'm looking forward to the hockey. I'm looking forward to the Flyers, the new realignment with the NHL this season. Some teams moving around, so should be pretty cool. We'll have a full season this year. Looking forward to that. Let's go Flyers in 2013, 2014. Definitely be wearing this with my Bobby Clark Mitchell & Ness jersey. So there you go. New pickups for Mighty Fan. Jersey and hat and jersey. I'm happy. So anyhow, to all my subscribers, to all my fellow jersey heads out there, family, friends, fellow DeviantArt members, anyone I am forgetting, big shouts to all of you. And also, program alert. You want to be tuned to my channel this weekend, because I'm going to give my annual NFL picks. MightyFan's NFL picks. That's right. Yeah, let's see who Mighty Fan picks to win divisions and win the Super Bowl this year. Some surprise teams in there, maybe. You never know. I will hope to have that video up by Labor Day. So be sure to keep tuned to my channel, and you will see that video, Mighty Fan's annual NFL predictions for the 2013-2014 season. Looking forward to that as well. And until that next video, once again, this is Mighty Fan saying peace. On behalf of my John Stockton 87-88 made in Korea. Love that jersey. It's just so nice. So glad to finally have it. This is Mighty Fan once again saying peace. I will see you in my NFL 2013-2014 picks video. All right, everyone. Bye.